I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited to be interviewing G Yamazawa. The G Yamazawa. You're the G.
I'm just a guy, man.
So, yes, we all know that you're a poetry slam artist, and you're going to be performing for the variety show tomorrow. Tell us what you're going to be doing tomorrow.
I'll be doing 2 poems. One of them was written specifically dedicated to the internment camp, and the other one is kind of one of my signature poems. And then I'll be reading during the 40s and then also towards the 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
So it's broken up into like decades.
Mm-hmm. So. Are you Nisei?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did the internment, I studied Japanese internment camps like extensively in college. So did that affect your family a lot?
No. So my family came after the war. My family was mostly in Japan during World War II.
Oh, okay.
And so I came over later. So, but also being in North Carolina,
I'm gonna raise the selfie stick a little bit.
Okay. So I grew up in North Carolina. I was also pretty disconnected from just Japanese American experience in general. Right. So this has been a great opportunity for me to not only learn more, but also be able to contribute my own kind of life force to telling these stories.
So at what point did you decide to learn more and get more involved in the Japanese American culture?
Early this year, I live in Washington, D.C., and the Smithsonian reached out to me for a Day of Remembrance event. And so I shared a poem. I did a small set at this really awesome, really moving remembrance event, and that's where I really got connected with the Heart Mountain Interpretive Center, and I got connected with Norman Mineta and the folks, David Ono, who made the Legacy of Heart Mountain documentary.
Oh yeah, the documentary.
That was kind of the big moment that really shifted my, thinking.
Perspective and stuff.
On Japanese American
You also won the National Poetry Slam contest last year with your team.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
It's great.
Congratulations.
It was awesome. Thank you, dude. Thank you. It was really awesome. It's with the DC Beltway team, and it was me and 4 other really great friends. And it was held in Oakland, California, and we won that joint.
What? How? Teach me.
So it's just teams.
I wish I could write poetry like you, G.
I
want to write poetry like a G.
Work. Anybody can write. Anybody can write poetry. You just have to do it. But I mean, it was just a really dope team effort. We wrote poems all summer, and we practiced and rehearsed a lot, and we just loved the community, and we were able to come out with the win. So we were really grateful for it.
Where do you draw inspiration for when you're sitting down and you're coming up with the poems?
Everywhere, man. I think every moment is there's beauty in everything, and everything to me is a good thing. And I think I gain inspiration from everything, but I think the reason why that is because it's kind of my foundation in my Buddhist practice. And so I grew up Buddhist in the Bible Belt, which is like a big reason as to why I'm was very exposed to the idea of understanding yourself at a very young age, and trying to understand the truth behind as many things as possible. And so, but my grounding in like the connectivity of life in all forms is a huge foundation of how I'm able to draw inspiration from all moments. So I try my best.
So how does the Buddhist, you're a devout Buddhist, I'm guessing, you would say, and
practitioner, yeah.
Devout Buddhist practitioner. So do you draw a lot of the idioms and the sayings and the beliefs? How do you incorporate the two?
It's kind of, I think my poetry is a reflection of just my own life, and it's all kind of been foundationally like engraved into my life. And so whether I'm actually literally speaking on a concept in Buddhism, or I'm just kind of just sharing my life the way that it kind of naturally comes out, I think it all is representative of my connection to Buddhism, I would say. Yeah. But sometimes I'll specifically take a concept and have it in a poem.
Can you tell me your favorite concepts? Because I would like to learn. I want more Zen in my life.
For sure. So the concept, oneness is a very big concept in Buddhism. The oneness of mentor and disciple. I think in like I feel like Asian cultures,
Yeah.
mentor and disciple relationships is way
mentor and disciple.
and disciple
Oh, okay,
relationship.
okay.
You know, you're kind of the most essential, inherent connection to somebody that you look up to and you respect.
Uh-huh.
America's a very like individualized,
Yeah.
kind of like
individualistic,
child prodigy,
yeah.
kind of like you don't want nobody to tell you anything kind of society. Whereas
Oh, I see.
and one is a mentor and disciple, the one is of mind and body, heart, mind and environment, and there's just countless turning poison into medicine. That's why always turns to spring. There's so many. It's deep. I think it's a lifetime worth of studying and stuff. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. That's
yeah,
really
we'd love
cool.
to continue the conversation at any point.
Yeah, I would love to too.
For sure.
I look forward to having you come on Amy Lieu Presents
Yeah.
soon,
Sure.
in the future, anytime.
Yeah.
I would love to chat more about Buddhism and Zen.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So I want to thank G Yamazawa for our little mini interview for Amy Lieu Presents, and he's going to be performing tomorrow at the Nisei Week Variety Show. Tell him what time.
3:30 p.m. I think. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
I'm gonna be here at 10 in the morning, so you know what I mean. Y'all feel free to come through into our tiny theater, and I'm really honored to be here and glad to be living, man. Like, glad to be here.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's 3:30 to 5.
Yeah.
At the
3:30 to 5.
our tiny theater.
Yes.
So check that out. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
G. We all wish we could be G like you.
No. Everyone wants to be themselves, man. Everyone wants to be themselves.
Okay, I'm gonna flip the camera over and go back to the backstage room.